Yo, what is up, guys? This is your boy Professional coming at you with another.
Oh, I can't believe you've done that.
We are here with another Nexpo video. I'm really rocking with this little genre we got going on the channel with all the little spooky stuff, and considering October is coming up, should I do like a little Halloween setup? You know, get a little spooky. I might do that. And do like a whole month of. Okay, let's not do a Corey situation here. No offense to Corey. I got an idea. I want to introduce you guys to somebody. No judging. All right. He said he wants to say hey to the ladies. All right. He might get his own intro later. But right now, I'm just going to show him. His name is Bob. He's very sensitive, but he's him. Timothy. That guy. All right. This is my boy, Bob. Clap it up. Bob will be making more appearances on the channel, so I need you guys to be respectful, be nice. This is my best friend. He has never switched. Switched on me before? Bobby switched. We're reacting to Disturbing Things from Around the Internet, Volume 15. This was just posted a day ago by the OG himself, Mr. Nexpo. Let's get right into it. Alrighty, let's get started. Ooh.
And click on the weather.
Nexpo.
Sign up for your severe forecast alert. And whenever dangerous weather is about to strike, you'll get a warning on your pager.
Cable premieres goes south of the border to the location of the new HBO movie Double Cross.
Shady Side, Ohio, devastated by a flash flood. Death, injuries, many missing.
We have two tales of terror and death to tell you tonight from two different parts of the world.
Authorities in Stockton are on the lookout for an arsonist who set 3 separate fires this morning.
Inside, small pine boxes containing 45-inch steel caskets to be placed in cement crypts.
Sorry about that. Ominous. All right, boys.
Wide Web.
Right, this man right
A
here,
void unquantifiable.
He be cooking.
An endless frontier full of wonder, discovery, and mystery. From 3D games engrossed in urban legends to some of the most disturbing archival insights into the human mind, the internet has it all. You just have to venture out a bit to find its dark side.
The dark room.
In the early days of YouTube, a channel entered the digital space. It was titled MossB46PGH, and it served as a hub for home videos uploaded by a man named George Sadini.
Yeah, I know about this one.
He hasn't uploaded in a while, but we'll get to why later. What we need to know now is that this man lived a seemingly simple life, sharing videos of him talking to the camera and giving his viewers an inside look into his home.
You'll see.
It is, by every measure, a product of early YouTube. A reminder of an era in which content was much simpler and innocuous than it is today.
Dang, bro,
While
look at that.
A cursory glance, nothing about George's content seems all that strange. It's when we really begin to dissect what exactly it is that he says and alludes to, where things become a bit weird. Take a look.
My car is an 07 Altima. I paid $79,000 for this in 1996. That's considered a lot. Ooh. Believe it or not.
Let's pause it. Donald Trump! What are you doing? And it's not even on Trump. It's not even all on Trump. It's been bad. Why is the housing market so bad right now? This man said, I paid 79. With the garage, brick, and it's nice and a drop. 79 bands. That's it. That's it. Do you know how cheap that is for a fucking house? Cars cost more than that now. Oh, you think I'm lying? Look it up. It's cooked. We're cooked. I'm gonna go into the video before I get more angry thinking about the
Open it up. Oh, someone left it unlocked. That's not good. Inside, okay. Here's my big screen TV.
MTV Cribs.
32-inch.
Right.
It's my computer. Let me pan out a little bit.
First off, you may be noticing a pattern here. George continuously makes passing references to the allure of his personal items. He states his vehicle's price. He shows us his 32-inch big screen TV, and it's become clear that this video is meant to boast.
Actually, back in the day, that was kind of, yeah.
Computer is connected to the stereo, which I listen to my MP3s and everything else. Pan to the other side. Speakers on each side are large. They double as end tables. Okay, couch and chair, they match. The woman will really be impressed. Okay, come over here. There's some reading material that we're all familiar with.
Like I said, bro, this is really sad, bro.
Come out here through the dining room. I just bought this.
Oh my gosh, it's so depressing. Like, look at
dining
how
room set.
empty. Like, it's filled with
Sadini
stuff, but
pans
it's
down to
filled
his
with
table
nothing,
after
bro.
making a remark about women being impressed, to which we can see a stack of documents and 2 curious novels. How to Date Young Women for Men Over 35.
Fuck no, baby!
And Body Language Secrets. Interesting.
Body language secrets?
As we continue to scan through his videos, it becomes abundantly clear that George carries an undying fixation towards women. He's a man who hasn't been with a partner in God knows how long, and he seems to be persistently trying and failing at dating women much younger than he. It's clear that he's faced rejection multiple times before, evident by his books and lack of awareness that monetary wealth doesn't necessarily equate to attractiveness. In essence, these videos show that he's painfully out of touch, and while he would only ever upload just 2 videos to his channel during its short tenure, he would later crop up in other areas across the net.
Oh no.
Throughout the years, George would carve out his own little corner of the internet. He would host a website called georgesodini.com, and at first glance, it's most of what you'd expect from an early 2000s website. It carries a simple layout, his name and location, various photos from his life. It was a humble virtual abode that resembled the countless other personal websites out there.
Putting your name and your location on the internet
there was
is
never
weird.
anything suspect about it. Curiously though, sometime in 2008, a new webpage would silently crop up. And it's a simple link, titled Life or Death. My birth and death dates. Take a guess.
Why did that kind of scare me a little bit? What
For
the
any
hell?
unsuspecting user online, this might come off as some sort of random guessing game. Admittedly, the internet had seen much weirder shit by this point in time. However, I wanted to bring up this page specifically because the date of death question here actually contains a correct answer. You see, George Sadini isn't exactly a good person. And what lies behind this otherwise simple question is a glance into the mind of a man deeply disturbed. George, by this point, was planning something, and not a single person who knew him had any idea about it.
Ominous.
On the night of August 4th, 2009, George had made his way to the LA Fitness in Allegheny County, Pennsylvania. Earlier that day, he had visited twice to look around. Yet this time, he had something with him. He entered the gym with a duffel bag at 7:56 p.m. and after checking in, he made his way to the gym studio that was in the midst of kicking off their nightly aerobics class. Thereafter, he walked in, cut the lights, grabbed two 9mm pistols, and fired 36 shots into the crowd.
Oh my gosh. $36, bro.
The scene was a
You know how
complete
mad you gotta
nightmare.
be there.
Screams
Bro had to
echoed throughout
reload.
the air. Victims began to flee in a frenzy. Nobody ever expects this. Amidst the chaos, Sodini grabs a .45 caliber revolver from his bag, and during the next few seconds, he holds it to his head and takes his own life.
Coward. They always kill themselves, bro. They kill a bunch of people and then kill themselves. Coward.
Police left the scene here at the LA Fitness in Collier Township, just outside of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in the early morning hours today. They have been investigating a shooting that took place shortly after 8 o'clock on Tuesday. They say a man walked into an aerobics classroom where more than 20 people were taking a class and opened fire.
That
36
night,
shots,
3
bro. How
women
many
had
people
died,
did he kill,
and 9
dude?
others were injured in what can only be described
Oh
as
my
one of the
gosh.
most disturbing and heartless acts of violence that I have ever read about. Young adults, mothers, and fathers were all there just to get a workout, to make themselves happier
no
and more
reason, 'cause
physically
your
fit.
life-
Yet
Cause your
it was
life
all
sucks. You go
shattered
kill
by an
20,
intensely
try to kill.
depraved
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like we touched on, all of this was premeditated long before it happened, and the date of the tragedy, August 4th of 2009, would, as you'd expect, unlock an entirely new and secret layer of Sodini's website. Why do this to young girls? Just read below. Moving into Christmas again. No girlfriend since 1984. Last Christmas with Pam was in 1983. Who knows why? I'm not too ugly or too weird. No sex since July of 1990 either. Over 18 years ago.
Ooh.
For months,
Well, you ain't getting no
George
pussy in
objectified
18
and chronicled
years.
his struggles with
I
women.
mean,
He expressed a growing frustration with how he couldn't get them to like him. He documents his pent-up rage and hatred towards those that could find
so
love.
you go kill.
And he even mulls
bro.
over his so-called exit plan for nearly a year. I took off today, Monday, and tomorrow to practice my routine and make sure it's well polished. I need to work out every detail. There's only one shot. Also, I need to be completely immersed into something before I can be successful. I haven't had a drink since Friday at about 2:30. Total effort needed. Tomorrow.
Hold up, bro. You needed to practice. You telling me this man practiced to go into a LA Fitness? Like, what did you do? You went to a shooting range and like went like this? Because that's you flicked the lights off, so you're shooting in the dark. Unless he had some like night vision, but he didn't say anything about that. So you're shooting in the dark. Like imagine this. Just shooting. Huh? Bro, this is what I call a waste of space, a waste of life. Maybe he did everyone else a favor by going ahead and hey, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I wish death on the guy or anything, but you know, you weren't getting butt for 18 years, so you decided, I'm tired of it. All of them must go. That's bro. I've had enough. Someone's gonna give me some pussy.
Hell no.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not. I'm not laughing at the victim. I'm laughing at like how pathetic this dude is. This dude, like, bruh, really? You could have you spent all this money on this flat screen, whatever, these computers and clothes and cars. Nigga, just go buy some butt. It's available.
Said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
It was way more available back in the day than it is now. Well, it's more, I don't know. I don't know. All right? I don't know.
Big day. I talked to my neighbor today, who's
I'm
very
sorry,
positive
y'all.
and upbeat. I need to remain focused and absorbed completely. Last time I tried this in January, I chickened out. Let's see how this approach works.
Last time you tried this, what did you try in January?
When you talk to their families and their friends, you can see their
Oh,
sadness,
wow.
feel their grief, and that inability to understand why this happened. But each also felt as if their loved ones deserved not to be remembered for the way they died, but for how they lived.
On that fateful night, the lives of Heidi Overmeyer, Elizabeth Gannon, and Jody Billingsley were needlessly ripped from them, forever shattering their families' lives in one of the worst
Rest in
acts
peace, man.
imaginable. It's horrifying to
Wow.
think that
They
something
look
as
young
simple as a
too, bro.
workout
Like, they were
can turn
just
into a situation so
30,
deadly,
40,
and I
that's
cannot
young,
even
bro.
fathom the panic that unfolded thereafter. George Sudini was a man who carried unbridled
pathetic,
hatred
bro.
and jealousy, and looking into his website and YouTube channel gives us an eerie glance into his life.
Look how
I
pathetic
truly
he
hope
is.
that
Like, look how he
today
looks.
the victims' families are holding up okay, although I cannot even imagine the void that's been left in all of their hearts. Never again will this monster walk the earth, though, and I hope that at the very least, grants them a sliver of solace.
I don't know if that ever will. You can't replace somebody, bro. You know, once a life and a soul is gone, bro, it's just kind of nothing. But let's go on to the next one. Next case.
Devastating earthquakes can and do happen all over the world, but here in the United States, we can greatly reduce fatalities by being prepared, and that can start with understanding earthquakes themselves.
Everybody loves a good time. Whether you're young or old, the excitement of enjoying yourself is a special part of life.
Ominous. Old commercials with like the distorted audio always give me the heebie-jeebies, man.
It's a
I can't even
homeland
talk.
rivalry.
It gives me the heebie-jeebies. October
The
17th,
Oakland A's are visiting the San
1989.
Francisco Giants for Game 3 of the World Series, and the crowd is, understandably, fired up. At the helm of the ABC Sports broadcast that day are sports commentators Al Michaels and Tim McCarver, and the pair open the day by going through stats and predictions for the upcoming game. For the entire opening sequence, everything seemed to be business as usual. That is, until they're met with an unexpected surprise.
Second base, so the Oakland A's take. I'll tell you what, we're having an
earthquake?
At this moment, a magnitude 6.9 earthquake tears through San Francisco, causing this broadcast to go off air.
6.9?
Into panic.
Emergency Center, what are you reporting? There's a major gas leak on Freedom Boulevard. Okay, where's the leak coming from?
Emergency Center, what are you reporting?
Regarding the earthquake, I'm wondering,
do you need police, fire, ambulance, sir?
Emergency Center, what are you reporting?
A house on fire.
What's on fire? What's on fire?
A house.
What's the address?
All we know is it's at the end of Comstockville Road, which runs off with
It seemed to come out of nowhere. No warning, no signs, not even a single indication that the lives of millions would be changed in an instant.
Dude, what
that
the
day,
heck, bro?
the San Andreas Fault ruptured, causing a catastrophic earthquake called Loma Prieta. It was evoked by the Pacific plates pushing vertically up and northwestward for a length of 6 entire feet at the epicenter. And while, on paper, it doesn't sound like a massive number, the damage it left behind spanned in the range of billions.
Like Armageddon, bro. Yeah, I bet, bro. I bet.
Encountered
all that ground wire work.
The San Francisco Bay Bridge split before drivers' eyes, and shopping malls and housing complexes crumbled to ruin.
Bro, we are so blessed. We don't even realize, bro, every day, every second we got, and nothing like this is happening
in this
like
crash,
a blessing.
including the one
The fact that I'm sitting in my room making this
including
video.
the one when an old building south of Market collapsed on people in automobiles, and there is one other death too, perhaps one on the Bay Bridge when that section of it collapsed. But here trying to get people out of their homes, some injuries, perhaps just panic as well. And this, if it indeed is the big one that we've heard so much about, people trying to do whatever they can to stop the fire, but part of the problem, obviously, is gas.
On the Nimitz Freeway, there once stood a section of road called the Cypress Street Viaduct. It was a multi-level concourse, and when it was built, over 160,000 vehicles reportedly passed over it every single day. Because of this section of highway resulted in the most severe casualties in the entire city. 42 out of 63 Loma Prieta deaths happened here, seemingly out of nowhere.
42?
Without even a second to react that day, the upper deck collapsed downward, crushing the cars on the lower level and causing a myriad of crashes above them. And the scene it left behind, with people, lives, families, children being helplessly trapped in a predicament like this, is absolutely heartbreaking.
Nah, that's actually sick. That's crazy. It crushed them? Oh man, dude. Oh. I don't even. What do you, bro? What do you do? All you can do is rebuild at that point.
Nearly 4,000 landslides, a tsunami, 3,757 injuries, and 63 deaths were caused by this sudden catastrophe. And the most haunting part is, that number, paradoxically, would have been so much higher were the World Series not happening. Reportedly, rush hour traffic was not nearly as high as normal, since thousands left work early to watch the game at home. Had they been out on the roads instead, like they otherwise would have been, then the outcome of this earthquake may have been even worse
42
than reality.
So 60 people died and 40 of them were on this bridge?
As the third costliest earthquake in U.S. history.
Oh my God!
And in its wake are thousands of families that were uprooted forever.
Nah, bro, that's insane.
While the city has since banded together and rebuilt to reinforce structures in preparation for the inevitable next one, the harrowing events that took place back then will undoubtedly live on in infamy. The broadcasts, home videos, and damage reports from the incident are haunting and really drive home.
I'm about to
just
say,
how
bro, they got a
powerful
movie's
Mother
worth
Nature
of
can
footage
really
right
be.
here.
Whether it's hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, blizzards, what have you, humanity is and always will be at the painful mercy of nature.
Of nature, bro. Facts, bro. Well, guys, I'm going to leave the full video down in the description below. There is about another 30 minutes to this video. So, thank you guys for watching with me. Got about a cool little 20, 24, 25. Leave a like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tomorrow's video, maybe another gaming, maybe another reaction. Who knows? Maybe a skit. Don't get your hopes up. It might. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.